guys, Boomslang here. This is going to be cut into the main video that I uploaded today. I don't know what's happened, guys. I'm editing the footage, I'm putting the clips in, everything sounds great to me, and then after it's gone through processing in DaVinci Resolve, I hadn't noticed until now, but it seems that after it's finished processing, 100% complete, ready to be uploaded, something's changed within my voice. So yeah, I didn't notice this, so I'm gonna now start reviewing all complete footage and make sure that it's sounding good. And the 360p issue, that's the reason why I've taken down the video. I don't know why it's at 360p. I only record in 1080p, with obviously the varying options to look at it in lower grades depending on your internet connection. But yeah, I really just don't understand what has happened, guys. So that's why I've taken the video down. Apologies for the quality, and I'm going to keep a strong eye on this and make sure that everything's fine throughout the whole video. It's a learning curve for me, guys. So what was in my previous intro was basically me describing what items I'm taking. You know, remember to take your food, take poisons. Always, if you're looking for a group here and looking for group, when you found one that you want to apply for, tell them your item power, tell them that you're the same tier that they're looking for, and obviously make sure it's in the same kind of zone area that you want to go to. After that, the rest of my footage will cover, you know, how you should proceed, where you should go, what you should do. There's no real place to go, but I would obviously recommend taking the maps. So again, guys, sorry for the poor quality. It's not acceptable, so I've taken it down. I'll try and get it up again and, you know, upload the footage before anybody makes any jokes in the comments. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. See you soon. Shot. Now, I personally always like to go for spellcasters first on the enemy mobs. Make sure that they're down, because, you know, they normally do some sort of AoE, slow, stun, something or other. And then after that, I focus on everything else and just try and take everything out. Now, this may be too much mobs pulled here, but we're going to see what happens, give it a shot. If it's too much, you can always reset, pull back. Obviously, a lot easier to communicate that if you're on Discord, but I'm recording a video, so I didn't offer to go on Discord with these guys. I would have loved to, personally. But, you know, I want to make the content for you guys and show you guys what I do, tips and tricks. So, obviously, always remember to bring your food and pop it, and bring what's applicable to you. I've brought percent damage food, and bring poisons for the bosses, and just, you know, always use your poisons. Now, we're lucky that we've got a nice AoE group, because I'm not that good with AoE. So yeah, it's kind of lucky for this, because I've been in groups before and we've kind of struggled a little bit if we were all single target and not died, but just not as easy. Now, big tanky type mobs I leave to last. I personally want to take out the DPS or the AoE type mobs like mages or ones that were slow. So I always drop these guys first, and then I move on to the tanks, because there's not much point in attacking a tank if there's still a DPS up. So that's just my 2 cents, what I like to do. And yeah, just work your way through the dungeon, and then when you see the red circles appearing, or the red archers, you know, always move out of them, move away from them, try and give your healer a chance, don't take unnecessary damage and then force him to panic heal, or, you know, just try and make it a nice, easy, smooth run. You all work together, you all do what you can. Just, you know, work as a team. You die, you don't technically die in here, you would just go to the ground, to your knees, and then wait a small amount of time before you back up. So if you do wipe in a dungeon, you know, take it easy, reflect on what you could have done better, work as a team, don't get angry, because at the end of the day, you all contributed money to this, so you want to complete it. So take your time, be relaxed, and work as one unit. When it comes to bosses, just always make sure you're stacking poisons, avoid their spells, mechanics, and try and do your best. One thing I wanted to mention, when there's a sack on the floor and it's all sparkly like that, it means it's your loot, and as you can see, I've got my loot. And you are going to get experience times in here, fame times. Now, this is the first boss, because he has the little spikes around him, and the maps are a lot better. There's my poison up, by the way. The maps are a lot better because you get higher loot chance, better loot just in general, and overall they are kind of worth paying that money. You could get screwed on the loot rolls. That was a bit odd there. He's deciding. I think we're just continuously interrupting him because he's trying to put down spells and mechanics that he should be doing. But he keeps getting interrupted, so a bit of an odd on-screen effect at the moment. But my maces interrupt. I'm sure these guys have got some interrupts as well. And all you're doing, eating him down to open up this chest. Remember, avoid all of the mechanics on the floor, and just keep hitting away at him. And that way you're giving your healer a chance. Your healer can maybe put some DPS in if he's not needing to heal too much. Because at the moment it should only be the tank taking damage, because if everybody's avoiding the mechanics of this fight, then it's pretty straightforward. Your healer's going to love you, and it's going to be an easy run. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys. So he dropped 2 books there, 2 experience times, and now, so that in a normal dungeon, if there was a boss like that with a big chest, you'd be getting items, loot. But because this is a tier 7 map, there is no mini bosses, there's just bosses, and for this dungeon, all they're going to do is give us fame times until we start getting to the last few bosses, and then we'll start getting items, or it should be the last boss. So yeah, attacking the easier target first, the higher DPS, leave the plate guys with higher health and focus them. And I'm going to cut, and then we'll be back when we're near enough at the last boss, or if I open up a chest and it does happen to have items in, I'll start recording again, and yeah, I'll wrap this up when we come back, and I'll see you guys soon. But I guess I'm wrong. My knowledge, of random dungeons, as in how everything works, super in depth, it's not the best. So I'm just telling you how I like to run the dungeons, what I feel is the best tactics, and just generally show you that it's pretty good to make money from in here, because I did a random dungeon earlier today off cam, and I think I spent probably about 50k roughly on food and poisons, which I keep forgetting to pop. I shouldn't pop that, it's probably pointless now. On food and poisons, and the items that I came out with and sold netted me about 150 to 300k, depending on if they sell at the price they're going to sell, or that I want them to sell at for the sell order. So yeah, just they are worth running, and more to the point, the fame isn't as good as it used to be, but it is still really good. It's really worth coming in here for that. Now we've just taken that portal. Fame gained from killing mobs, God, it keeps moving, is increased by 50% for 3 minutes. So really we want to start burning through all of these as quickly as possible and kill loads of mobs. So that, that shrine alone, a good 3 minutes of solid killing mobs, you're going to get a nice boost to your fame. Yeah, I will. Oh, and one thing I want to touch on, we're in Hidden Sanctum 3 now, so we're 3 floors in. I think the most you can go is like 4 or 5 floors. So just remember, if you'd want to do a quick run, there's no guarantee. Especially if you're doing a scroll, you're going to be doing this till the end, teleporting out, riding back, selling whatever you got, or keeping whatever you got, depending. So make sure you've got time to do it. You don't really want to be leaving people halfway through a run, and also you don't want to lose the time and cost that you put in yourself. So keep that in mind if you're going to do a random dungeon or a map specifically. So I'm going to cut for now, and we'll be back just towards the end. Okay guys, I think we're pretty much at the end now. There is nowhere else to go to, and this boss does have the spikes on it, so we are at the end. So this is what we've been waiting for. This is the chest that we've been trying to get to. It's the one that has all the fat loot in, or potential fat loot. So damn it. So yeah, just to recap, bring your food, bring your poisons. If you're a caster or the healer, maybe bring some potions to, you know, get your mana back, and avoid the boss mechanics, and stay calm, stay relaxed, work together, and just try and, you know, accomplish completing the dungeon. If you're struggling to find a random dungeon that hasn't already been cleared or isn't already occupied, I'd recommend seeing if you can get a group of people together that want to, you know, put up the money to purchase a map, because trust me, it's going to be a lot easier. And I fucked up there. I did not know that mechanic existed. That was my bad. So I know to stay in the center of that from now on. So as you can see, you know, I haven't experienced everything. I don't know everything. And if we do die, we get back up again. So I stay still now. I've popped my poison. Nope. That was the auto attack nearly. So there you go. Just learn. Stay calm. Do what you can. And that's it. Now we're going to see what the goodies are. So, Adept's Hellish Bolts, Morgana Pole, Grandmaster Halberd Head. There you go, Tier 7 Grandmaster Bridgewatch Cape. So, you know, we'll go back and I'm going to see how much I can sell these for. And then I'll just do my goodbyes to you guys. So, thanks for watching so far. And then I'll just show you how much I've roughly made. Right guys, we successfully made it back, so let's start seeing how much everything is worth. Now, 650k, I'm actually probably going to be making my money back for a tier 7.1. Oh, I'm going to try the sell order and see what happens. What's the next big item? Okay, so that one isn't worth as much. Then 80k, that's not too bad. And that wasn't worth much. And I really want to thank Pianola for staying from start to finish. Guy's been super cool. I've added him. Hopefully I'll do some more runs with him. But yeah, that was it guys. I just want to show you how to get the group going, what you need to bring, the dungeon itself, the bosses, some tactics, the loot, how much it sells for. Video done. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope it helps. I hope you learned something. And remember to get those maps because they are so much quicker than searching for it yourself. But anyway guys, have a fantastic Saturday evening, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Boom Slang out. See you later, all.